Hello, Mr. Mac.
Good evening.
Good evening. How you doing?
Good, thanks.
I can't see you, by the way. And
There you
now
go.
I can. There we are. Awesome. Perfect. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you just fine.
Okay. Excellent. Perfect. And are you ready for the call, Adam?
I'm sorry?
Are you ready for the call?
Yes.
Cool. Perfect. So we can dive right in. I've got roughly 20 or so minutes, Adam, and of course I want you to get the most of the call. So with that said, we can just get cracking. So the whole purpose of this conversation, really, Adam, is basically to get a better understanding of you, your current situation, and figure out what is it that you're looking for, and then we can work out how we can actually help you. And of course, answer any questions that you have. We've seen that you've gone through the information, the FAQs, the visuals, and everything, so you should have a sound idea of the program. I'm going to still go over anything that's probably you're not sure of or whatever. This call is really to just to get to know a bit about yourself. What is it that you're looking for? Answer any questions that you have, and then hopefully we can see if things align and we can move on to the next steps. So with that said, I'll hand it over to you, then we can go from there.
Okay. Well, I'm a mechanical engineer. I've been working in the automotive industry for over 20 years. Um, I'm no stranger to business-related activities. I've been sort of involved and tried to get involved with a few over the years. And unfortunately, with dedicating myself to my day job, it's difficult, because it just it takes a lot of work, right? A lot of effort, a
Mm,
lot of time and commitment, and with trying to find new customers or products or whatever. I mean, it is just it's a lot of time involved, right? To stay on top of that, um, it requires, in my opinion, a team, right? A team of people to help support, and for the most part, it's just been me, and it's been difficult. My dad recently passed away, so and I know he's been involved with a lot of stuff over the years, not successful, Amway and various other business opportunities. So I'm like I said, I'm no stranger to that, and a lot of the principles I think are very much the same. But when it comes down to it, I think it just requires a lot of commitment, and then of course good plan and strategy, and execution, right? Just following through. I actually was this close to owning a Jimmy John's franchise many years ago. The reason I did not, I wanted to buy an existing franchise. I thought, okay, well, maybe if I buy a store that's already open, already has employees that are trained, already has infrastructure, it'll be a lot easier, right? Because
mm,
starting from scratch, and to be honest with you, I think in many ways starting from scratch probably would have been better. But I just thought, okay, okay, so let's back up. I mean, like I said, I've got a day job, so in many ways, it's been a search for a get rich quick scheme, right? Okay, and does that exist out there? I don't know. Okay, Eh, probably not. Okay, but I think in many ways, without quitting my day job, that's what I've been looking for. I do, business excites me. I think it's in my blood. I'm very passionate about it, but there's a part of me that's scared to let go of my current job, right? The paycheck that pays the bills, pays the rent, food on the table, clothes, all that other good stuff. So you know, like I said, I mean, I think there's a real opportunity here. I understand the general, you know, uh, just like I said, the infrastructure. I understand that. It seems to make sense to me. I think it'd be a really good fit. While on one hand, I think, well, I know getting help and support to get things started would be great. I would certainly like to become more hands-on, at some point, right? But right now, like I said, it's it's just hard to let go of what I know works, and that is, working 40 some plus hours a week, getting a paycheck, and making sure that I'm, myself and my family is safe and secure and that sort of thing. So in a nutshell, I mean, I'm an educated young guy, very passionate about business, but in many ways, you know, um, just scared to let go of what I know works, to jump off the cliff and try something
Mm.
new. So like I said, to have the opportunity to have a team of people help establish a business for me, um, I mean, I think that's amazing. You know, if that is an opportunity, I would certainly like to take advantage of it.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing all of that. We really appreciate it. Like we take everybody that we work with very seriously, and with you guys, we don't only just see you guys as someone that's coming into the program. Like we're looking to make you guys a success story. So we really want to know who you guys are, where you guys want to get to, and really make a difference, in people's lives. Like me and Kevin, we're on a mission this year to really rack up 1,000 new success stories with this zone-based program. We've literally bought everything from all our programs, we've rolled it into one, and we've really come out with something great where not only are you taught what to do, you're shown what to do, you're handheld, as in we give you this step-by-step masterclass. First of all, it's Kevin's masterclass, Kevin's 8-figure blueprint, as in what he would do if he was to start from scratch. What are the first steps that he would do? Now, he's a multi 8-figure seller on Amazon who makes millions a month. What he would do if he was to start from scratch and build out an Amazon business, from literally activating the Amazon Seller Central account, how to do product research, what to look for in products, how to contact manufacturers, how to get the products straight to the Amazon warehouse without even touching them, how to have Amazon do all the heavy lifting for you, so there's no real involvement from you in the sense that picking up the parcels, delivering them, packaging them, any of that. We leverage the FBA model. And, from the listings, the pictures, the descriptions, marketing, absolutely the whole 9 yards. This masterclass covers absolutely everything. You get all of that as well. You get that part of the program. Then we give you, access to our private membership community as well. Like, there's components of this program for life that you get access to. You get access to the masterclass and the private members community for life. So we ain't going anywhere. We really want to have your stores up and running within 90 days, and 90 to 120 days, and making profitable sales. So we take out all the guesswork as well. Now, all the training, support, and mentorship and all that is great. And we give you all the resources to build this business in your own space and in your own time. That's all great. But we're bringing in our teams that run our 8-figure stores and actually doing what we teach you. So 80% of what we teach you, we're actually going to do the first parts for you, as in we're going to do the product research. We take full responsibility for your first 3 products that come with guarantees, as in guaranteed profitable sales within your first 30 days. Now, how are we able to guarantee like profitable sales within 30 days? We have a proven blueprint, as in, and I'll give you an example of it as well. We don't look for products that are trending products, because we know, and trends, what they come and then they go. They don't last. We don't look for seasonal products. Why? Because seasons only last for a couple of months either. Then it's a different season. So we want a long-term business. We want to sell, not only our products for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. We want to sell them all year round. We want a predictable, profitable business. We focus on products that people need and use every single day, and they will for years to come as well. So that's for the 2 reasons: no seasonal products, no trending products. We don't look at products that have a patent or a trademark as well, for obvious reasons. We want products that have sellability, giftability. They don't have a shelf life. So that's just some of the things that our product research team looks for as well. But we educate you on this as well. And, we show you the whole 9 yards in terms of product research, because if you just get the product right, you're off to the races with Amazon. If you just get the product right, you can get absolutely everything wrong and you can still be off to the races. So we really show you the psychology behind product research, how to do product research, but we bring in our teams to do the first 3 products for you. So there's no guesswork. And not only that, like I'll ask you as well. Let's just say we had two products, well, two islands. Let's just say now, this part that I'm going to share with you right now, I swear to God, so many Amazon sellers get this wrong, and that's why they don't succeed. Because we speak like a good solid 30% of people that we speak to have already made thousands of dollars in mistakes in Amazon, and now then they come to us. A lot of the people that we work with are absolute beginners, which is great. But it's a small percentage of people that actually try it on their own. They make the mistakes, they lose thousands, and then they want to come, get a proven blueprint. They want to follow someone that's already doing really well. So I'll ask you, Adam. We've got two islands, Island A and Island B. Island A, everybody wears flip-flops. They love flip-flops and they're raving fans about flip-flops. And Island B, they don't wear flip-flops. So nobody on that island wears flip-flops. Now we're going to sell flip-flops. Where are we going to go to sell flip-flops? Island A, where everybody has flip-flops, but Island B, where nobody has flip-flops. Where would you go sell them?
Well, my obvious answer would be Island B, but I caution myself, because if people on Island A love flip-flops, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't Island B?
All of them got flip-flops. They've all got flip-flops.
Well, I mean, yeah. So just strictly from that, I would say Island B, because you have an opportunity to sell a lot of flip-flops. But again, big caveat there, assuming they know what flip-flops are, they want flip-flops, right? So you need to do your marketing research to understand, do those people, okay, they don't have flip-flops, but do they want flip-flops? So if the answer is yes, then Island B.
You're ready for business. Let me tell you something. You are ready for business. I'm telling you, like maybe you've had to go through these obstacles and whatever, and these businesses not going your way, and then the struggles or whatever. Let me tell you, nobody gets this question right. Nobody gets it right. And you kind of got it. You nearly got it. And you were like, okay, obvious B, but then for such and such reasons. And it's true. Everyone says Island B. Of course, nobody's wearing flip-flops. Of course, I'm going to sell all my flip-flops there. But as you said, these guys are living life without flip-flops. They don't even know what flip-flops are.
They could be Samoans and they don't wear flip-flops.
Exactly. So we've got to go through that education phase. They'll probably laugh at you first, as in, what the hell are these things? Why do we want to wear them? And it's that education. And then after you informing and educating them, now you have to say, oh, by the way, you have to pay for these as well. They're going to be like, get the hell out of here.
So Island A, because Island A, they know what flip-flops are. They love flip-flops. They want flip-flops. Island B, they don't even wear clothes on Island B. They just watch. Exactly.
There you go. But you know what? Everyone gets this question wrong. And this is what a lot of people do on Amazon. They're like, I want to go sell something that nobody's selling, that Amazon is not even selling. And then they go try selling that. They invest $5,000-$10,000 and it's crickets. There's nothing. So you know what we do? And this is what we teach you as well. I swear to God, this blueprint is a proven blueprint. We've taken thousands of people through this and built thousands of successful, Amazon stores. So the first metric we look at, and we have the team look at for you guys as well, because the team that's going to be working for you guys, it takes them around about 3 to 4 weeks to find you your products. So the first metric that they look at is, okay, what are people searching on Amazon right now? Like what's getting a lot of searches? So that's the first metric. Yeah. The second metric is, okay, there's one thing searching, but how many people are getting their money out and purchasing that product? So the second metric we need to look at is how much money is being spent.
Yeah, data. As an engineer, I understand data, and to have access to that data is, I mean, that's paramount, right? So any business should be data driven. Otherwise, you're flying blind.
We only make data driven decisions. That's one of our, key philosophies, data driven decisions. Like we only make data driven decisions. And that's why, for the products, we don't need you guys, because a lot of people that come in, they get really passionate about something. Like some people may be passionate about like cats. So they want to sell something to do with cats, but that cat product, it may be their passion, but that passion may not be profitable. And this is where people get lost off as well. They try to do their passion passions, but their passions are not always profitable as well. So that's why, like, for the first 3 products, we say to you, hey, Adam, you just take a back seat in terms of product research. Let us show you what it is. Let us show you the data. So the second metric we look at is, okay, how much money is being spent on Amazon? But we don't stop there. Now we look at how many sellers are actually getting, so that revenue, how many sellers is it being distributed amongst? How many sellers are selling that item as well? Now, of course, if there's too many sellers, we don't touch the product. But let's just assume there's, a fair amount of sellers that we've got opportunity there. We can be like, okay, you know what? There's opportunity here. But we don't stop there either. Now we're going to analyze the competition. We're going to look at the weaknesses in their products. We're going to look at the negative reviews and feedback that people have left behind for their products. We get that.
Make
now, 100%. So when we speak to our manufacturer, we want those weaknesses as strengths in our product. So when we launch it, it's already head and shoulders above the competition. And now we're going for the lion's share of that revenue. And of course, there's a few other metrics that where we look at, as in, we don't focus on, so I'll give you an example. We don't focus on super expensive products, like, let's just say, like a brand new iPhone, which probably cost you a couple of $1,000s. Now here, you'd have to spend, or you'll have to get at least a couple of 100 units to sell in Amazon. Now, if the product is costing you $1,000, so to speak, and you have to get 200 pieces, that's 200 grand straight away. Upfront, it's a lot of investment. So upfront, it's a lot of investment. And then not only that, when clients and customers are going to purchase that product, it's a longer buying decision. It's a longer buying process. They ain't going to be impulse buying that product. They're not going to just wake up and, one day be like, oh, I'll buy an iPhone. Okay, yeah, here you go. It's going to be a calculated decision. So for those two reasons, we just leave those products for the big $1 billion and $1 trillion companies. We leave it to them. It's not to say you can't make profit in that. It's just, it's not feasible and it's not scalable. Not everyone has hundreds of thousands of dollars.
But if a part of the plan is to take a product out there, duplicate it, make it better, why are you going to take an iPhone, duplicate it, and make it better? Right?
There you go. And then also, but let's look at the other side of the spectrum, as in not even an expensive product. Let's just say a super cheap product, like, I don't know, something like a highlighter or a marker pen. Now they may only cost you like maybe 50 cents or $1, including shipping and taxes and everything. So, to get a few hundred pieces of these, let's just say it costs you about $400 or $500. That's all right. And now to sell it, maybe you sell it for $2 or $3. So you make $1 or so profit on there. You would have to sell thousands of these just to make a few $1,000. That's just way too much work for way little return. It's not to say that you can't make profit, but like, what do people want to make? $20 profit, or would you rather make $20 profit a month or a week, or $20 profit per sale? Of course, $20 profit per sale. So we don't focus on those low-end products as well. And that's where, like, and it really ticks me off when we see these adverts on YouTube or whatever. Oh, you can get started on Amazon for over $500. Yeah, you probably can if you want to make 50-cent profit. And and it's crazy, but it's clickbaits that people use, and then some people come on the call and be like, yeah, I've got like $1,000 or $3,000 or $5,000. I'm like, look, save your money. It's no point. Yeah, because you'd make mistakes. You need at least $5,000 to $6,000 for your inventory. But let's just say, for argument, so we're going to focus on those mid-ticket items. We're anywhere where we can sell them for, I don't know, $20, $40, $60, $80, $100, $120. So let's just say bang in the middle, $60. If we were to sell the product for $60, and let's just say we only made 30% profit, not even 50 or 60%, which is very doable. I'm talking very conservative. Let's talk at the low end. We only made 30% profit on $60, a $60 sale. That's around about $20 profit in the bank for you. $20 goes to the manufacturer and the shipping. $20 goes to Amazon for their fees, because remember, they're going to handle the products, hold the products, deliver, customer service, taking the payments, the whole 9 yards. They do the heavy lifting. So we'll give them, their fee, $20 to them, $20 to the manufacturer. But hey, $20 for one product sale in the bank for you. Let's just say, to start off with, you were only making 10, 20 sales a day from that one line of products. That's around about $200 to $400 profit from just the one line of product. But guess what? We're not only launching one line of products, we're going to launch 3 lines of products. So let's just say, you know what? It's not even $200 or $400 profit a day. Let's just say in a whole 30 days, you made only $10,000 worth of sales. That's very conservative, by the way, and it's very doable. We have clients that, just start off out the gate that they even make thousands of dollars sales in the day. But I'm not even going that far. I'm just saying that they're making $10,000 worth of sales in a whole 30 days, in a whole month. Let's just say it took us like 3 to 4 months to launch 3 lines of products. Let's just say it took us 6 months to scale 3 lines of products, all to just $10,000 in sales a month. That's around about $30,000 total sales, not profit, total sales. And let's just say we still only made 30% profit. That's around about $9,000 to $10,000 profit just from those 3 lines of products. Heck, let's just say it took us 9 to 12 months to take it up to $10,000. It could be much sooner than that, but let's just say it took us a long time, 9 to 12 months. Now, in the run up to 9 to 12 months, maybe you were making 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, sales, and 30% of that is around about $5,000 profit. Let's just say it took you 6 months to make $15,000 worth of sales across all 3 lines of products. 30% of $15,000 is $5,000 profit, passive. 12 months from now, you scale the 3 lines of products to 30, 40 grand in sales. That's around about $9,000 to $10,000 plus profit just from those 3 lines of products. That's not to say that we won't launch more lines of products as well. We also say to you as well, because, a lot of people, because it's your business at the end of the day, we give you the product research tool as well, so you can research and look at the data. You can see what are people searching. The product research tool is the reason why the program is reduced from $24,000 to $10,000. It's the reason why we're running this promotion where there's no profit share as well. You make 100% of the markups as well. You just pay us the $10,000 fee. You leverage our teams. We make you a success story. It's vested interest for us as well. We want to make you guys a success story, within 90 days. We want to make you a success because we're going to be using your success stories to not only promote these programs at the higher price, but also our $45,000, $40,000, $75,000, and $120,000 programs as well, because it's those teams that come in and actually build out your business with you guys as well. So it's a vested interest for us guys as well. We want you guys to win. But that in a nutshell, Adam, is absolutely everything. We teach you what to do. We show you what to do. Everything that I've just explained to you over here right now, we actually do this for you anyway. Once we've done that and you've paid for the products are shipped straight over to the Amazon warehouse. We come in, we complete the listing for you. So we give you all the pictures, the descriptions, the keywords. You just click and drag and drop them onto your Amazon listing. So it's all up and running. But then we bring in our marketing team and we launch your product and do your marketing and get it onto page 1 for you. So it's getting the maximum sales. The results are coming in, the sales are coming in, and this all is helping your product naturally and organically rank on page 1. And, we show you paid strategies, but we also show you free strategies where like people can organically search your product and it can come up, whether it's through Google or Facebook or Instagram or Pinterest or whatever. We show you a ton of strategies as well. But that in a nutshell is everything, Adam.
Hey, before I forget, when I read the PDF, I just wanted to mention the CryptoBot, I guess, term from the PDF.
Yeah, so we are going to be giving you guys, anyone that gets started with us, we'll give you our crypto opportunity, which is automated crypto. We show you when to buy, when to sell, and everything. The bot does it for you. We're seeing returns around about 10% a month. 10%. What people are doing in a year, and we've got the data as well. We've got like the data for the last year showing 10% a month as well. So we're giving you, we'll be giving you that program and showing you everything and all of that as well. It's normally $40,000. All you pay is $10,000 for that program, and you get the whole automated crypto as well. But we'll be giving you all of that information once we get you in, and we'll show you more information on that as well. That's for like people that have the money, rather than sitting in the bank account, just invest it in there. And like the bot practically buys it when it's low and it sells it when it's at a certain number. So you just put the numbers in and it just does it, and you see decent returns.
Cool. Cool. Just out of curiosity, for the for the program with the 3 products, What's so yeah, it could take 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, whatever. I mean, how once it's up and running, how quickly do you break even? So if I invest $10,000, I mean, conservatively, I know it's depends on the product and all that other good stuff, but conservatively, like what's a good break even point roughly?
Honestly speaking, this, one of the questions I asked Justin, the head coach, I was like, Justin, what's the difference between someone scaling a six-figure store within 6 to 12 months, or someone that does it, I don't know, within like 18 to 36 months? What's the difference? And he said, look, we have the same blueprint. We have the same blueprint for everybody. The only variables are the people. So when they come in, like we can scale you a six-figure store, like really and truly. All you like the only thing stopping you from scaling a six-figure store is your budget and marketing. Let's just say you rank for a number of keywords, just rank for more keywords, spend about $1,000 on marketing, rank for a few keywords. And that's why, like, I like to prepare you guys. It says on our, PDFs that you need $5,000 for your products, etc., and whatever. I just like to say to you, have $6,000. Have that $1,000 buffer for like your products, your product marketing, etc., because this gives you a real good chance. Of course, none of this money comes to us. That's to like the manufacturer, the shipping, the taxes, and your marketing. But we want to get you those best results. And so he said to me, he said we can scale six-figure stores. I mean, within a few months. That's not a problem. It's the only variable is are the people, because some people come in and they're like, it's our first time. We want to just launch the one product first and let's see how that goes. We've got guarantees with these as well. We say to you, profitable sales within 30 days of your products going live, or we will come in and sell out the products for you and launch a brand new line of products for free and give you another year's worth of support. So that's entirely up to you. I mean, Adam, as in what you want to do, how you want to do it, and what's your budget that you're working with in terms of for your products as well. Because the $10,000, that's our fee. Outside of that, you will need at least $5,000. Well, let's just say $5,000 to $6,000 to launch your first line of products. Now, whether you want to launch one product, then the second one, and the third one back to back to back, or you may want to be like, you know what, let me just pay $5,000, $6,000 for my first line of products. Let's see how that goes. We'll get the profits from there and launch our second product. Yeah, this is a bit of a slower process and it may take you a bit more longer, but absolutely minimum guaranteed. We have another guarantee in the program as well, regardless of how slow or quick you want to do it. The moment you come into the program, we want an absolute minimum. So let's just say worst case scenario, absolute worst case scenario. Your business is generating, let's just say 12 months from now, you're at least a couple of grand profit a month. So we just say to you, absolute worst case scenario, 12 months from now, you've got a profitable Amazon business, everything's in place, you know how to run an Amazon business, you've learned the blueprint as well, and absolute minimum worst case scenario, you've doubled your initial investment. That's the guarantee of the program. So like your money, at least with your money, and it's not going in stocks or crypto where you don't know what's going on. Here, not only is your money secure now, and this is part of the agreement as well, clause number 13 of the agreement, we say to you, absolute minimum, 12 months from now, double your initial investment. That gives you confidence. And of course, we don't only just want to double your initial investment. We don't only want you to make a couple of grand profit a month. We want to scale you a six-figure plus store minimum. But again, there's a few variables that stop you guys as well, because not everyone has the money to invest in 3 products right away, or they may not even have all the money for all 3 products. Maybe they may just want to launch one product, wait for a few months, then launch the second product, wait for a few months, see how they go. They may even want to spend profits or whatever. So it all just depends on you guys, Adam.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
What is your budget anyway? What are we working with?
I mean, I was looking at about 10,000 to, I guess, to get things started here.
Outside of the fee.
Okay. So the fee is 10,000.
Did you not get the material that I sent to you beforehand?
Well, I did. I thought the
Did you click on the first link that I sent you? The Zombase now only 9997. Did you click on the?
Yeah. So the 9997. I mean, is that so? Okay. Does that include 3 products or no?
It includes everything that I've said to you, but the inventory, you do not pay that us to us. You pay that to the manufacturer.
Okay, all right.
I mean, on the first page, it says there is all 9997 on the first line. It says all suggested minimum working capital for inventory $5,000 per product. It says here on the first line of the PDF. So it will be $10,000 entry, and then you'll need $5,000, but you don't need the $5,000 today because it takes us 3 to 4 weeks to find you your first product as well. So maybe after a month, that's when you're able to, minimum invest into your product. But you may even be like, you know what, I want to come in, I want to learn everything and whatever, hit the ground running. Maybe 2 months from now, 3 months from now, then invest in products. So there's no timeline on when you should invest in products or whatever. It's up to you. You can do it within 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or even 6 months. At least you can come in and hit the ground running and get yourself familiarized with everything and get the ball rolling.
Okay. Yeah, I apologize. I'll take a look at that again.
I mean, do you have the budget for the products?
Yes.
Okay. And are you comfortable with investing, like, let's just say 10 grand now, and then obviously $5,000, let's just say a month from now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Is there anything else that you want to know and anything?
I don't think so. So like you said, I mean, it could take a couple, like about a month or two or whatever to generate those 3 products or whatever.
It takes us around about 3 to 4 weeks to at least get you your first products, and you only need the first line of product to launch anyway. So from a month, but like it's perfect as well because you haven't got an Amazon store registered right now, have you?
No, I don't.
That process normally takes a few weeks anyway. So as soon as you come in, you're assigned to the product research team. We bring you in, we give you the training, the calls and everything. You're going through all of this. You're actioning how to set up, apply for an Amazon store, how to set it up. And then they basically authorize it and verify it's you that's actually starting at the store. So they do like a video call with you and, you show your documents and whatever. That process, verification process, normally takes a couple of weeks as well. Within that time, your store's up and, your store's activated. You've now got a product, and then you can just basically shortlist the manufacturer, and then we can get the ball rolling from there.
Okay. So what's next?
The next thing is, look, I'm happy to bring you on into the program, Adam, but I just want to ask you, first of all, with everything that I've said, how in alignment is this with everything that you want, your current situation, your resources, and what you're looking for?
Well, I mean, like I mentioned before, I mean, for the package that you guys are offering that has a team, of people set up to help, right? To help, get things going. I mean, I think that's perfect, because like I said, I mean, if I spend $10,000 right now and there's a bunch of training for myself, but there's a lot of work that I have to do. It's just going to take me that much longer, right? Because, I've got, work and other things going on. So to be able to do this in parallel, with a team helping and supporting, I mean, that sounds perfect. That sounds right. Exactly what I'm looking for. So.
Okay, perfect. And I mean, that's just the email that I've just sent you as well. How soon are you ready to hit the ground running?
I'd like to start this week.
Okay, perfect. I mean, are you ready for the next steps now?
What are the next steps?
You'll have to go onto the website. So you make the payment first, the $9,997. You make that on the Zonbase website. You get all the next steps, and then I get you onboarded, and then we enroll you for your first call with the coach on Tuesday. That's with other people on there as well.
Okay. Is there another call, say like Wednesday or Thursday, or?
Yeah. So there's one on Tuesday, one on Thursday.
All right, because what I'd like to do is I'd like to set up a company for myself. I don't currently have one, so just set up a new LLC to just.
You don't need that to set up an Amazon store. It's not a requirement. And what we normally say to you as well is, well, obviously, if you want to set it up right now before you even activate your Amazon store, you can do that as well. But it's not a requirement from Amazon as well. So
No,
it's up to you.
I
Yeah,
know it's not a requirement, but I was talking to my tax lady earlier today. I'm in the process of getting my tax. Actually, I think my taxes are about done. She recommended that I set up the LLC. So I was gonna just, like I said, I don't think that should take very long, but maybe Monday, Tuesday, just set that up real quick. So yeah, so that'll just give me Monday, Tuesday to set that up. I've done that in the past where I kind of got started before I got started on the business before all that stuff, and it's fine. It's just I know my tax lady recommended it, so she'll be helping me do the paperwork come tax time. So that was her recommendation.
Well, that's good as well. Then you've already got someone for taxes right now.
Yeah. So like I said, I did not look at your email just now, but I will go back through and look at that one as well as the other ones. Make sure that I'm.
Yeah, it's basically what I sent you on text, but I've added the getting started link on there as well. So I don't send it initially at the beginning because we don't know if we are going to work, and so it has to be in alignment with both of us. So I've sent it to you now, so it's in that. Okay, cool. We can touch base in around about Tuesday to
yeah.
Or you can
let's do that. Did you want to set up another call or whatever on Tuesday?
Yeah, it's up to you. So just drop me a message around about Monday, Tuesday, and then we can hop back on the phone.
Perfect.
Okay. Any questions in the meantime? Just drop me a message.
Yeah, let me mull it over a little bit. Let me look through the material you sent me, and I'm sure I will have some more questions for you.
Okay, cool. Okay, Adam.
Thanks for the time. I appreciate going through everything.
No problem. No problem at all. I hope and pray this is everything that you're looking for and more.
I hope so too. Honestly, I think I've probably been looking for something like this for a long time, and it sounds like a really good opportunity.
Honestly, and I am biased saying this as well, but I've been in this space for like 7 years. I swear to God, this, with the guarantees, with everything that you're getting, it really is an amazing opportunity. And I just say to you guys, just be coachable. Just be coachable and just trust us. And honestly, this business, you can really, 12 months from now, you can be in a completely different place.
Nice. I'm excited.
Awesome. Perfect. Well, I'm a message away if you need me, Adam.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.
Bye.